Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Onward VR Master League. I'm your host, Triple Nipple, and I am here with nobody. It's just me tonight. We're excited to bring you Globochem versus Danglers, Season 9, Week 14, final week of the season, final games of the season. There's 4 games, including this one, left tonight. 2 more will be casted later on in about an hour. So you're gonna get to watch the very end of the season tonight, and then we'll see where everyone lands and how everything shakes out. As always, VR Master League is brought to you by the good folks at VR Cover, ProTube VR, Arma, Fixed Gaming, and Rebuff Reality, who makes some pretty sweet audio enhancements for Rift S and Quest, I believe. So as I said before, Globochem versus Danglers. We're going to see number 1, I believe. Yes, Globochem's number 1 worldwide, taking on, unfortunately, number 11 now. Danglers, having lost their match earlier, dropped down a good bit in the rankings. And basically winning this is their only way to avoid the wild card. So they're going to be trying pretty hard, I think. And we are still waiting on some bans from the Danglers. They may not ban anything. That has been their MO for part of the season, at least. They decided they don't like bans, and so they don't use one. But we do have the ban from Globochem, and that's going to be Suburbia, which is seems like their constant generic ban. They just don't want to play Suburbia. Don't know if they don't like it or what. I really don't know why, because I feel like their lineup has the ability to play Suburbia and play it well. They've got shield players, they've got flankers, they've got good shooters. Like I don't really know what the holdup is, I guess. I don't know why they wouldn't want to play that. And I'm seeing the lobby up, but I don't have a ban from Danglers, so I'm not really sure if they did ban anything, actually. But map number 1 is going to be Quarantine, a Globochem favorite. Danglers are pretty good at it too, if I remember from what I've played against them. Take a look at the stats real quick. In the past, Globochem versus Danglers, Quarantine, they've played it 7 times, and Globochem has won it 6 of those times. So that's a lot of wins on the side of Globo in this particular matchup. Not to say that Danglers aren't bad at or aren't good at it. They have a 62% win rate, but Globochem's rocking the 87% win rate on Quarantine Day. Only lost 6 times out of 46 times played. So that's a pretty strong play style there. And yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna have a ban from Danglers, so we're gonna hop right into it and just go into round number 1 on map number 1. The north wing objective, roof courtyard objective, and they're spawning in the crater. The spawn is called out, and that's gonna make it harder for Globochem to push out of there. Spawning in crater and getting called out early is probably the worst thing you could do.
It was teleporting like freaking crazy.
Weller Downs mixologist.
He teleported like 10 feet.
And the confirmation shots. Wow, what a shot.
There's one more on the north.
2 across the street now going south. The callouts came out from the Danglers with Thunder and Auto do make it into the center area. Shots from Mike in the north. Ooh, calling it down. Definitely did not kill anything.
Guy in the north.
Nintendo finds him as he pushes. Definitely thought he took out Nintendo. Now Beep Boop Bob, newest pickup. Gonna be going north, trying to fight. This Thunder Pilot finds Plenus.
One down near north wing.
On the north wing. Well, just like the call out said, Beep Boop pushing across there with the smoke. Shots ringing out from Rybo into the smoke. Not going to find anybody, but Nintendo's here on the north. Beep Boop's going to run right into him. He's probably going to be more worried about the roof since that's where the shots just came from. Smokes do come out, giving away his position. Nintendo waiting for him. Gonna run right around the side. Nintendo's going to shoot him in the back. Nintendo clears him out, checks the north. It's all clear. Globochem down to 1 member. Danglers still have 4 up. Last member standing, Thunder Pilot. Looking for Llewellyn in the tank courtyard. He stands up here. Oh, Llewellyn gets a headshot. Danglers take the first point. Looks like we had a drop on the side of Globochem. Auto dropped apparently. But Dangler's putting in a great defense there. Getting that call out early certainly helped. And as I've said previously, it's just so hard to get out of crater if they know you're there. We'll have to see if Danglers get the mirrored spawn. Out of all the spawns you can get, so this is the objective right there. See, there's your objective. You can spawn in the crater, spawn in the mid back there, and you can spawn over there in the south. I believe that's the only spawns for this objective. And really, you know, I don't know which one I think is the best, because this objective, you could basically see every spawn immediately. And there's sight lines. You run up that north wing, there's sight lines to see people cross down here. You can see this cross. This is the spawn area. Or they cross over towards Blue Car and go that way, and you can see them do that as well. If they spawn in the middle, unless they run directly at you behind the glass building, they have to cross either street, and that's pretty exposed as well. There's just not really a good spawn for this objective. I think this is probably the hardest objective spawn-wise. And if you spawn north, one, if you go south, they can see you, as we just saw what Globochem did. Danglers saw them. But if they push north, then they have a chance, but you also meet resistance because the defenders can make it to that corner of the roof there before you can get across to the money trucks, and that's, you know, then you're in a firefight, stuck behind a building, and it allows the defenders to flank very easily around the south side towards the ambulance and towards glass, and it just gives up a lot of map. So in my opinion, this might actually be the worst objective on Quarantine. We are still waiting on Otto to get back into the lobby. Well, we can talk about the lineups because we didn't have time to do that before. Danglers here running Kitten Mittens, Rybo, Llewellyn, Nintendo, and Plenus, which is a different lineup than they had earlier today. Mostly the same. It looks like they've swapped Kitten Mittens in for Executioner. On the Globochem side, we have Beep Boop Bob, Mike Crook, Mixologist, Thunder Pilot, and Otto. Well, once again, I'm not really sure what we are waiting on. Otto not back into the lobby yet, so I'm going to kick us over to a quick intermission and see if everything's going all right with the players, and we'll be back. Stick around, and we'll catch you afterwards. And we are back hopping into round number 2. All members of Globochem back in the lobby. Mike taking a look at that crater. His sniper rifle, not the spawn that they're gonna get this time. Danglers spawning in the south this time. We will see how long it takes to get the call.
South. You're crossing right now. All of them.
Mike lines up one, takes down Rybo.
4 of them. 4 of them south.
And a trade. Cleanus and Mike trade. Beep Boop takes down Nintendo.
One down.
Otto finds Llewellyn, and now there's only one Dangler left. It's 30 seconds into the round. What are you gonna do, Kid Mittens? What is your plan here? They don't know that they killed the roof because it was a trade with Plenus and Mike. Flank is happening if we take a look at the overhead here. Not a flank, sorry, but an adjustment in the defense. You see that they are waiting in the gas station now and in the West Twins. Kid Mittens doesn't know what to do.
No one looking.
Over there on the left, you see the guy in the crater. Shots ring out from Kitten Mittens on the mix. Shots ring out from Thunder Pilot onto Kitten Mittens, and Globochem take their point back on the same objective. Yeah, being able to get up onto the roof with that sniper and just start laying fire down onto that South Cross, man, is just so devastating. And there's not really a better way to do it. Because if you go north from that southeast spawn, then you get trapped in the east 2-story with a sniper on the roof. I mean, all approaches are bad approaches. But we're gonna move to a new objective now, so we'll see how that goes. We are now looking at the gas station garage. Danglers on defense. Round number 3, map number 1. If you are just joining us, you haven't missed much. North spawn for Globo.
Who would be that stupid? Who would have thunk it? Wait, can they spawn north? Yeah. I don't know. Shit. That makes me afraid.
You should be afraid, Plenus. They're coming right for you. Opting to go up the wing.
I don't see anybody. I'm gonna post up in that roof again.
Mike Crook takes down Rybo from White Car. Nade going out onto the roof. Up, over. Wow, right between them. Barely getting away. Beep Boop and Otto. Saved by the ledge. Mike just waiting there with his sniper rifle to pick off anything. Far east side, we've got one flanking around. What is that? Thunder Pilot over there, crossing North Street. Cleanus just hanging out in roof courtyard, totally surrounded. Can't go anywhere. Rest of the team on defense. Got one, actually. Going for a flank over here. Nintendo over on the far west side. Isn't gonna find anybody. keeps pushing, though, he'll have a lineup on the backside of Mix. Doesn't look like he's going to, though. Shots from Lou. And return fire from rooftop. Now Mix is looking
behind the power line.
I don't know if Mix can see that. I don't think he has enough of a peek to see that. But he will see the rotation and take the shots. Weller barely making it behind there, but Thunder finds him from behind. Beep-Boop finds Plenus in the roof courtyard. And that's 2 more Danglers down. Now they're down to 2. 5 members of Globochem still standing, and they are being circled. Thunder Pilots in the South Dunes. Nintendo is rotating back to objective as Kitmans is the only one on objective. Or close to it. A very open defensive position, too. Nintendo can't make that cross because Mike is watching it. Shot bringing out from Kitten Mittens onto the ambulance. He walks forward. That laser from the roof is just waiting for him. Beep Boop's creeping up from the north street around the cockpit. And Mixologist north of Kitten Mittens at the Sarlacc pit. They've basically got him pinned in, and now they're just pushing their people up as they wait for a peek. It's a risky bet. It is going to be correct, but that is a risky bet. Smoke's coming out from Auto. More smoke's coming out from Thunder Pilot on the south side. I think they're trying to pressure him into rotating for this defense. Hit Mittens can't see objective. He has to move closer. He's gonna cross through the crater, take some shots at Beep-Boop Bob. Beep-Boop's gonna find the kill. Tendo's taking shots back at him. Does not connect. Shots ringing out from Mike Crook. Tendo is gonna make it back to objective. What a trade with Thunder Pilot. Globochem take their second point. You know, after that first round, I thought Danglers were gonna put up a fight, but that defensive round that I just watched, they didn't really seem to have it together. And they got picked off a little early. They let the flanks happen, and you know that Globochem is going to flank on this map. I don't think I've ever watched a Globochem match where they haven't sent Auto and Thunder across the streets in the Far East. Like, that's their standard play. It's also a little concerning that they were unaware that they could spawn in the north on that objective. Those are things that you should know, especially when you're going to go against a team as high ranked as Globo. Here we go into the next round. Number 4. Same objective. Mirrored spawns. Middle burning objective, but easy mode. Mike singing to himself. see Weller here. Oh man, look at that ankle. Oh yeah. Like Danglers are just gonna take it slow.
Staying tucked pretty hard. If they shoot at the drone at all, if you guys aren't afraid of giving up your spot, I would just shoot in the direction of their bullets. That'll freak them out at least.
Strong strats coming out from Plenus here. If they shoot at the drone, shoot back at them. Mike finds Ribo.
Okay, try to get that drone before you go there.
Otto takes shots at the drone, doesn't hit it. Weller in burning center now has snuck his way up here, but might be watching this. Like he just scanned right over top of it. He's only got a little bit of time to take the shot if Weller goes up and over. He's up and over. Oh, and a headshot. Mike takes down Llewellyn. 3 Danglers left. 5 members of Globochem still standing. Thunder Pilot be the next to come in contact here. Maybe not. They're gonna opt to go towards the pit. Nintendo. Kid Mitch trying to get the refrag, can't find it. South Plane Wing. Beep Bob on the South Plane Wing with some long shots. A very uncommon defensive position for this objective, for this approach. I definitely wouldn't have seen him rotate that way. Mike Crook finds Kitten Mittens. Thunder calls him out, and Otto finds Plenus, and Globochem go up another point. Map 1 is not looking so hot for the Danglers. We're gonna move on to possibly the last objective if Globochem attack it. It's gonna be on the glass building here. We're gonna get right into it. Round number 5. Map number 1. If you're just joining us, map number 1, pretty much possibly over. I don't know. Danglers could rally.
Okay. You go on the stairs, Bravo? I'm gonna go in the
Globochem spawning in the south. Looks like they're gonna opt to cross the north if we look at the map here. They do have that offensive sniper though, who's gonna set up in that building, and it's such a hard thing to deal with on this objective because that sniper has a line of sight onto objective. Like you can't come around the glass building and go for the objective. Once you're stuck where like Plenus is, you're stuck there. A little more scans from Mike there. The rest of Globochem. I want to go in north. We've got 3 in the north. 1 in the south there. Auto. The rest of Globochem pushing up to the northwest 2-story. Is there going to be anyone over here to fight them? There's 1 defender. Kitten Mittens in the north wall there. But a 3-on-1 fight with Globochem is not something I would bet on anyone. I wouldn't bet on anyone for this. We'll see how they make their way across. You get to watch some smooth Globo action here as they place one and move in bounding cover.
You know exactly where he is, Fender?
I just saw him at the walls, like he moved past the alley and waited. You know what I mean? Like up the north alley, and he just kind of waited behind those walls. But I can't tell which one exactly.
And they know that Kitten Mittens is here. Smoke coming out to draw distraction. Kitten Mittens goes down to Mike, who came up onto the back of the roof. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. Longest time it's taken for anyone to die on this
got one in the black turbine.
this matchup. I think is that Plenus with the sniper? No, Ribo with the long shots.
We should leave him alone, try to cap from the south. Alright, be careful. Yeah, 2 of us on the roof.
Mix and Mike on the roof, trying to clear out that objective so they can push in and cap under that last defender. It's a very un-Globochem thing to do, especially when you've got 3 points, and this all you need is a kill, shot from
one of them
Plenus
just
onto
crossed south.
the gas station. Those distracting shots there from Beep Boop Bob. He's just sitting there putting shots one at a time on the Ribo.
They have one on the south. They have one on the roof trying to get my head.
And he's now watching that south wing. Is he going to see this peak? Ooh, Plenus takes a couple of shots himself.
I'm tucked as fuck. I'm just gonna sit here in this corner. Tendo, make sure you watch the wall behind us so we don't. Yeah, let's just play top.
Mike finds Ribo from the roof into the east, and now it's just Tendo and Plenus left. All 5 members of Globochem still standing, 2 on the roof.
Get a shot on the guy on the wing, guys.
A very tough spot for them to be in. He's not watching the cross.
It's me and you. Ribo died.
Watching the cross. He's on the radio.
I'm not dead, but he's going far south now. He's going like back.
Beep Boop finds Nintendo. And Globochem take map number 1, 4-1. Mike with 9 kills. Strong plays on the Globochem side. I wonder what we're gonna go see for map number 2. It is Danglers map choice now. But I don't know if they have a preference. Map number 2 is gonna be cargo, and I am excited for this. Everybody loves a good cargo. Looks like the lineups are the same. Kitten Mittens, Rybo, Llewellyn, Nintendo, Implinus, and Auto, Beep Boop Bob, Mike Crook, Mixologist, and Thunder Pilot. And here we go. We're hopping in the round. Number 1 on map number 2. If you missed the first map, go back and watch it. It was pretty quick.
Okay. So it looks like that's where they're going. Man, you don't fucking love me, huh? No, it's Beep time. You've had your chance.
Lots of smokes coming out on the Danglers side, trying to cover that cross. Free car coming out from Auto, trying to stop the cross. Clean is just rushing in here. Tases Mike, knifes him. Mixologist and Kitten Mittens trade. Llewellyn. Thunder Pilot finds Cleanest. Llewellyn finds Thunder Pilot. Now Llewellyn's getting chased down on the backside by Beep Boop Bob, who finds Nintendo. Beep Boop Bob finds Llewellyn. I need shorter names, people. You guys, that's hard to say in rapid succession. Now it's all up to Rybo. Globochem has Auto on the defense here. Rybo's gonna hear that. Bob in the center container. Auto's gonna sneak around the corner. Gonna win. Rybo's coming around the corner, standing up. Auto's coming around crouched. The short person normally wins this, and Auto takes the first point. Danglers came out strong. I thought that they had a decent push, but then they got flanked. I think they let someone run up the tunnel, a defender run up the tunnel, and then come around, hook around behind them. And that's always so hard to deal with if you're not ready for it, because you don't realize that the shots you're hearing are not friendlies. Unfriendlies, as I like to call them. It's the term I used in a scrim recently. Hopping into round number 2 on map number 2. Are the Danglers even going to go for the objective, or are they just going to go for a strong defensive push? Weller gets taken down by Dix. us in the center container. Now there's only 3 Danglers left. Rybo, Kitten Mittens, and Nintendo as he crosses towards the objective. Nintendo finds an auto. It's a 3v4. Bravo comes up, finds Mixologist, now rotates around, ready for Beep Boop Bob. He finds him as well. He's gonna come out the smoke here. Thunder finds, but he can't get the shots. Thunder takes down Rybo. Thunder shooting at his own teammate. Hitman's rotating around here on the side. Gonna find the backside of Thunder. Oh, he misses it. There you go. Kitman finds Thunder. Now it's a 2v1. Mike's going for the objective. Ooh, Mike just barely avoiding Kitten Mitten's laser. Kitten Mittens finds him, and Danglers take their own point. Once again, I think it was a player that got around behind the flank that caused all of the havoc on the defender side. If you just let the team run past, you know, and stay tucked, most of the time they're going to feel like they're pretty safe. Most people don't let you run past them, you know, on as a defender. Like, that's not what they're supposed to do. Then you get it in your head that you've cleared it and it's safe. And then you get shot in the back, and you don't know where it came from. And you think a teammate shot you. And it gets really confusing. Hopping into round number 3. Is the north objective over there. It's gonna... Mix planted a C4 there at the north side of 1. Clean is just running up into it. Cleanest with his shield. Rival finds Mix. Cleanest barely turning around to dodge that shot. He gets shot in the back as he rotates away. Mike Crook finds him. Kitten Mittens and Llewellyn. No, Kitten Mittens and Nintendo, last 2 alive. Llewellyn goes down to a nade, I believe. Finds Thunder Pilot. Frag, try and clear out barrels, does not land where it wants to. Hitman now looking for that kill onto barrels, pushing back. A trade happens. Now Nintendo's pushing up. And is getting called out. Nintendo has no option but to push. The res comes out, and Nintendo gets picked up by Mike from the other side. I will say it's a much closer matchup when the map is not necessarily determined by tactics, but just by pure shooting skill. These two teams are both very good at shooting each other and shooting everything else. Danglers thrive in the chaos. They excel at it. And Globochem, just all around good team, good communication, good map sense, know what's happening and react quickly to combat stimuli. Here we go, round 4. Once again, it's the objective on the north side of that red crate right there. No smokes coming out this time. And no shots. It's so quiet. There we go. There's the shot. There's the smoke. I'm gonna push up that tunnel. Cleanest. Tossing the C4 up and over. Nobody there. Not gonna blow it. He downs Mix. Another nade going up and over. Not gonna find anybody. Cleanest coming around the corner. Thunder Pilot finds him. The res should come out now. Res does come out. People just mix back up. And now Globochem are north of center. Rybo and Llewellyn watching this side. As well as Nintendo trying to watch that tunnel. Auto peek in the far left. Nades coming in now. A little far. Llewellyn safe from that one. Auto pushing up onto the south side of yellow room. Gonna be looking for any rotation over here from Llewellyn. Basically, at this point, all the defenders are stuck where they're at. They can't push forward to defend, and the smokes are gonna start coming out. Frag's going up and over. That one not catching. Oh, it does catch Mike. Llewellyn and B-Poop trade. And Thunder's rushing up in there now. Rybo doesn't have any idea. Thunder Pilot takes him down. Comes around the backside. Kit Mittens misses it. Kit Mittens and no. Kit Mittens and Thunder trade. And Globochem still have 3 up and take their 3rd point. If Globochem can get this next point, they secure the series and their #1 spot. Well, I don't really think that was up for debate, but they will secure their #1 spot in the regular season. Hopping into round number 5. Yeah, 5. Smoke's coming out this time. The South Diamond objective.
Oh, I should have gone my one.
Well, they're rushing tunnel. Thunder Pilot goes down. Well, they keep pushing. Cleanest goes down to a C4 thrown by Mix. Weller finds Auto on the backside. Kitten Mittens finds Beep Boop Bob. Weller's on the backside. Mike just blew up Mix. Mike finds Llewellyn on the backside. Kitten Mittens finds Mike. And Danglers take it. I'm so confused. There were so many explosions. I couldn't keep track. Oh, man. I don't even understand how Mike blew up Mix on the objective. He must have had it on him or something. I don't know. I'll have to go rewatch that. Someone clip it. Someone explain it to me in chat what happened, because I was a little confused. And wasting no time, Danglers are hopping into round number 6. We're going to see a much slower play here by Globochem than we just saw from Danglers. The second C4 was like right here. I don't understand how it went off so close to objective. It had to have been set off by a nade. Llewellyn goes down to beat the bomb as he tries to make the cross. Mix finds Cleanest. And crossing to the tunnel. Kit Mittens finds Auto. Tendo now opting to go for the tunnel. Mike Crook with the shield and 3. Putting shots at Kit Mittens and forcing him back. Thunderpilot sneaking up into the cap area. Nintendo finds Mixologist. He's on the backside now. Coming back, Kit Mittens comes and finds Thunderpilot in the objective container. Mike's rushing Nintendo now.
Shielding one.
Nintendo gets saved from Beep Boop Bob. Mike's chasing him down. Frag out. Too far. Mike's checking the crack. Nintendo's still running around here.
Shields in the middle, and then there's a guy like 4.
Nintendo's got a lot of movement going on. Beep Boop Bob pushing up in number 4 container. I see Tendo. Tendo's on him.
He's in building 4 middle. He's probably rotating.
Nintendo's just running everywhere. Kit Mittens going up. Definitely saw him. Finds Kit Mittens instead, even though he knew where he was. Nintendo's looking for the kill now. Can't find the angle on it. Mike shoots at Ribo's feet. Ribo rushes the shield. Ribo finds the backside of the shield. Now it's all up to Beep Boop Bob. Got 3 minutes and 40 seconds to work with. Plenty of time to pick off 2 Danglers. Nintendo not just see him there? Ribo has picked up that shield and put it on his back, but are they gonna notice each other? Oh, he fires the wrong corner! And Ribo gets around the corner and finds the kill. Danglers come back and tie it up 3-3 on the second map. Can they hold out and get this next point and put it into a map 3 decider, or will Globochem take the series in the next round? Kit Mittens with the 9-4 KD right now, doing pretty well on the Dangler side. I do believe that Cargo was also a Legionnaire's favorite map, so that makes a lot of sense, as Kit Mittens was previously of the Legion, as well as a couple of other Danglers. I believe Plenus was also a Dangler in his former, or a Legionnaire in his former life. A long, long time ago. Last objective right here, folks. This is it. This is for all the marbles. Round number 7. No shield this time on this Plenus. We're running a rifle this time. Maybe he wants to get those kills. Plenus checking his watch for the grenade timer. Nintendo putting shots on the Beep Boop Bob at the barrels. Grenade going over to barrels, not finding its mark. More grenades coming over to barrels. That one might, nope, that's short as well. Lots of shots coming out to barrels, but not finding anything. Auto putting shots out, not finding anyone either. Globochem's got a pretty tough defense here. Llewellyn made it all the way up into this container, but he has to make the cross, which Beep Boop Bob is watching, so he doesn't really have an option. Plus, Miz is standing right there. Thunderpilot finds one, Auto finds another. Llewellyn puts shots onto Auto. Ribo finds Mike Crook. Llewellyn finds Mike's body as well. Mix downs Rybo. Llewellyn is in the objective building. No, Otto finds him. Rez comes out. Kitmans and Rybo versus Thunder Pilot. Beep, Boop, and Otto. And half of Mix's body.
Yeah, I got it. No, I don't have a syringe either. Fuck me. No, I got one.
These guys. Don't have syringes. Auto taking shots onto something. He comes out of the Kit Mittens gets a refrag onto Auto and is now tucked into the container right there. Not gonna be easy to get out of. The call out comes out from Thunder. Comes around the corner, but Thunder take it. And Globochem take map number 2 and the series. And secure their number 1 spot. Now we're gonna wait. We're gonna see what the next map is, but shout out to Kitten Mittens with 10-5-1 and Thunder Pilot with 10-6-1. Great score lines for those players. And it looks like map number 3 is going to be a Globochem favorite. We're going to go on to Bazaar.
Go see.
And we're kicking off Bazaar with the West objective. Some music. What radio station is this? Round 1, map number 3.
Alright. I don't want to, I don't want to sit around and wait either. I'm going with you, Lou.
Okay, well,
I'll end up in a different spot, but I'm following you.
We're gonna follow these guys.
You know what'd be annoying?
These jokers.
I'm sorry.
You're just
It's
ruined my
blame
run.
Dante.
You're
Blame
ruined it.
Dante.
I'm gonna get
Blame
caught.
Dante. It's Dante's
I'm
fault.
gonna get caught up here.
He changed it. He said, hey, what if they got stuck in each other?
Up on here. Fucking end it. They're here, Kyle. They know I'm here.
Weller actually made it. Wow.
Jumping down. He did. Nice. One down, you up.
Playing us all alone on the north wall now. Have to deal with a shield and 2 shooters. Ooh. Mike's coming around the corner here. Thunder Pilot makes the cross.
You dropped your tablet, Vix? Try to give it a fire. I said key out clear.
Endo here in the kill box, waiting for someone to come into his line of sight. Gonna get pushed from Mike and Mix.
One in the spot, under the stairs. Another one dead.
Mix finds Nintendo. Kitmans finds Thunder as he goes for objective on the north wall.
Still 5 up, as far as I know. 4. Okay, I can't.
How do you feel, Rybo?
Don't get overzealous, Mike.
Clicks. It clicks to let Kitten Mittens know they're on him. Beep Poop finds Kitten Mittens going back to objective, and now it's all up to Rybo, who is literally surrounded by Globochem. He's coming around the corner, finds Beep Poop Bob. He's going back. Nope. Crossing towards objective. Into the smoke. Auto there in the blue room. Rybo comes out, gets shot in the back by Mix. Globochem take the first point on map number 3. If you want to get some more good Onward action, remember there are 2 more matches starting right now on Onward Master League 2 and Onward Master League 3. Actually pull those up real quick and I'll get you a multi-stream link going. Round number 2.
Make sure I was fucking jealous.
Mike rushing all the way up into Kiat. Where are the Danglers going to come to meet him?
Oh, that was too early.
Came around firing. Oh, but Llewellyn was not ready for it.
One east key out top side, one outside marking guard. Oh, sorry.
Wow, a little bit of
One in
Hitmans finds Thunder Pilot.
He's going to kill room.
Mike goes for the refrag, can't find it.
-1.
Clean is fine.
I love you, Mike. I was just kidding. -1.
Oh man, Plenus, why you gotta be like that? Thunderpilot's still down at the back of the Kiat. No double tap yet. 3 on 4. No, 2.5 on 4. Globochem down to 2 members on defense. Auto and Beep Boop. We've got 1 Dangler over here. I didn't see you, Tendo. Coming in from the south side. That drone flying overhead gonna call everything out. All these defenders are gonna have to rotate now, and the rotation's gonna probably endanger their lives as Rybo gets auto in the head. Tendo gets Beep Boop. Bob and the Danglers take the map. I don't know what happened there. They take the point. So the other matches going on currently are Ember versus Lords of War and Mayhem versus Blaze. All of these matches should be good, so you should definitely check them out with that restream link that I posted. Support all of our channels. Looks like there's a drop on the Danglers side. Llewellyn is currently AFK. Maybe they're swapping out. The Executioner wants to come in and put some bullets downrange. I am not sure where Llewellyn ran to, but I'm gonna kick us over to a quick intermission. We'll be right back. And we're back. Hopping into round number 3, and the Nub is in. We're seeing Stumpy Nub be replacing Lou.
Shit, I only got one arm. But I can still move with this one? What the? Come on. Oh, shit! Where's my hand? Having issues, hang on. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
What is
I need help.
happening? Stumpy killed himself.
Hold on, I got 2 hands, but it's connected to a wall.
But it's connected to a wall. Oh, man.
Did you by chance say that Stumpy killed himself? Alright, just making sure. You hurt me. Suffer. Oh shit.
Well, this is going well.
This technology hurt me.
I just want to hear the Globocomms and them trying to figure out what is happening.
On the market side of Neb.
Mike just laying down fire across the bazaar at about chest height and just get those picks. Otto now creeping up. Is he gonna find anybody? And Mixin' Thunder over there in the northeast, pushing around the backside of Kiat. Is Otto gonna be ready for a Nintendo? Looks like he is. But Cletus finds him. Mike's laying down those shots. Just pre-firing everything he can see. Swings to the backside of the Kiat now, coming out from the north. Rybo. A little sneeze. Thunderpilot not ready for cleanest here.
I only have one arm, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect you.
Rybo finds Mix on the backside.
Rubbo, I got one arm.
Cleanest goes down to Mike from the south side. Kit Mittens finds him. Now Beep Boop Bob's looking for him. Beep Boop, last man standing on Globochem.
On the south side of the bazaar. I know, brother. Yeah, I know. Just creep firing everything you can see. It's
Ribo gets the res on the Polinas. Now Beep Boop's gonna find Kit Mittens right through the window. Do a little ride along with the last man standing. Beep Boop finds him for the headshot. The Polinas was just a distraction at that point. Ribo tries to get the refrag, doesn't find it. Ribo does find it and beats the other side. Danglers take their second point. With only 4.5 people actually playing. That objective. Get it. Round number 4, map number 3. The series has already been decided. Danglers all pushing over here on the far west side. Shots ringing out from Nintendo at the north wall.
Hang on, Ribo. I feel like you could use a shield. Shit, hang on. Alright, going in. I can't cap like this, that's for sure.
Polinas and Stumpy both running the shields.
Tacos Del Grande, he's right here. He's in this other little building. No, he's not. Now he's running around. Would you stay in one place so I could call you out, please?
Mike Crook finds the backside of Ribo.
He's up here on top. Get him. How about you ask him back and shoot him?
Stumpy.
He's running around down in the building now. I only got one arm. Shoot him, Stumpy, please.
Oh, Otto's coming up with a knife.
He's got C4 or something. I got two on me. Did you kill him, please? 2 shields on me.
Otto finds Polinas. Oh, Stumpy misses with the taser. Nintendo finds the backside of Otto. Nate's coming in. Mike Crook now here. Nintendo finds him. And now it's a 3v3. Pilot finds the backside of Kit Mittens from the blue room, bizarre blue room.
Chicken quesadilla. I get a thing called chili cheese burritos. It's only a northern thing, I believe.
I've never heard of that Taco Bell meal.
I can't hear you, Stunt.
You need a little cheddar cheese on the side. I know, cheddar cheese on tacos, that ain't right. You need queso fresca.
Mix and Beep Boop are sitting on objective. They definitely don't want that cap to happen, as this could be cap point if they take it. Nintendo finds Beep Boop Bob on objective, clears out the right side. Under tries to find the shots on Nintendo, but can't. Shield was called out. Stumpy's trying to draw fire now. Mix gonna push the shield.
What up, homie?
Mix and Stumpy trade. Now it's all to Nintendo. Yeah, res isn't gonna happen. Thunderpilot finds Nintendo and Globochem take their second point. You know, this was going really well up until map number 3. It's gone downhill since, for sure. Well, it looks like Plenus is out now. Wonder if that's because he only has one hand. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, you should just leave your index controllers on the charger at all times. Done playing? Put them on the charger. I know Landon's had a couple of rounds where he has to plug it in between rounds to keep it alive. It's real dumb because he'll be in spawn just hugged up against a wall. Personally, I bought a nice little under desk mount that has 3 charging ports on it, like a headphone holder, and you just hang your controllers on those. Mounts to the bottom of the desk. It's really nice and organized. I don't know what the Danglers are going to do now. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to just play with 4. Don't really think they care at this point. They are definitely out of the top 7. There's no way they are coming back into it. They are number 11 right now. Might go down, might not. But they are going to have to play in the wild card if they want to come back for the finals. Now, they might not want to. They might just be done, and that's totally fine. Some teams just don't want to play in the wild cards. The wild card is a long day of playing and a long day of casting. But it's fun. And there will be an announcement tomorrow morning. So if you need more information, just check out the league announcements channel tomorrow instead of the matchups, because this is the last regular season week. There will be an announcement tomorrow with all the information about the championships and some other things that you need to know. Also, shout out to our sponsors once again. We have ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, Arma, and Rebuff Reality. all makers of different essential VR gear. Well, maybe not essential, but definitely worthwhile, in my opinion. ProTube makes the awesome MagTube VR cover, get you those hygienic solutions to clean your headsets and wipe them out. Arma gets you those sweet, sweet VRML jerseys that you see us wear around. Rebuff Reality makes some earpieces and other attachments, mods and such for the Rift and the Quest, Rift S and Quest. And Fix Gaming gets us some sweet, sweet music for our asset pack. And it looks like Cleanus is back in the lobby. So we're gonna kick it off.
Good tell, but we always still made it work.
Alright, we get the slower spawn, so be wary of the in-kiosk. And they know where we are.
I was gonna say, Mix just shot his.
It's on us too? Yep. I don't know who. You're gonna get your spankings today, Bob. 10 lashes, we say. 10 lashes upon your pelvis. Oh. There's an enemy of the state. Neb one. Neb one, left window. I'm gonna push out next. Neb one. Neb one, Neb two.
Shots to Cleanus find Mixologist.
Lost mix. Yep, that was an awful smoke. Can I pick some smoke up?
Auto finds Kitten Mittens.
I got one down northeast, or yeah, northeast corner's dead.
Behind Kiat.
Nebler knows I'm here.
Nintendo downs Auto with a nade. Just barely makes it past the back of the tank. I really think they actually expected that to work. Hope he's running a shotgun there.
Just want to take them. Tank in the east.
C4 in the window, Neb one.
Cleanus downs himself with the C4. There comes in firing. Nintendo finds him.
What's in the room? Objective room.
No downs Beep Boop Bob. Nintendo finds Mike Crook. Danglers take their third point. Of course, Stumpy shoots somebody. Oh yeah, that was round. Getting right back into it. We're hopping into round number 6. Smokes across the South Street here from Mike and Thunder as they go for the tank. Shots ringing out from Tendo. Not finding anybody. Cross is gonna happen whether they like it or not. We do have a player over in the southeast. That's Kitten Mittens. Yeah, there's another radio up here, by the way. Sound for this level comes from. Right there. Flank in the south is happening. He's going around now. Oh, Mike and Kitten Mittens trade. Riley gets the res. Double tap. Stumpy and Polinas with their 2 shields.
Another one! I think Tinder just died. Wait, hold on, let's move at the tower. Let's move at the tower. You go in, I'll be right with you.
I am unholstering my taser.
Okay.
Bob finds one. Stumpy gets the turn on him.
We have a bogey.
Tendo finds Boo Boo Bob on the north wall. Stumpy's actually on objective. Like a C4 or something here to stop him. Not sure why Stumpy didn't push. Thunder Pilot finds him. Mix blows his load a little early. And the last Dangler standing is Nintendo, and he's in the East Courtyard. The Globochem is very focused on the other direction. Tendo finds 2 as they line up for the kill. Wow. Thunderpilot last Globochem standing. And Nintendo get the final kill and take this map from Globochem. Rotations are we gonna see? Thunder tucking in, 1:45 left on the clock. You guys just waiting for the other one to make a move. Oh, and the nade gets Thunder Pilot. Nintendo with a frag for the win. Oh my God. What a nade. Nintendo going 11 and 4 on map number 3. Danglers taking the map 4-2. And that's it. That's the series final score, 10-8. Not a bad showing from either team. And yeah, I'm just gonna end it. I mean, y'all saw it. There are 2 other matches going on, so let's go support the other channels. This is your caster, Triple Nipple, and I'm signing out for the night. Good night, everybody.